Welcome to Limmy Show. It's shot! It's shot!
My name's Jacqueline McCafferty, and I used to be a junkie. But I'm clean now, clean and tidy. I want to get dressed up in good gear now. I don't want to kick about in a piss-stained trackie with sick down my front. I've had it with all that. I just want to look my best. So I headed round to that Versace. Go let us in. What's that all about then? Man, I'm good enough for in here though. Do you think I can afford to get in here now? You don't? Hey, what's that you're wearing? Is that Versace, aye?
Of course.
Right, cool keys that.
Have you got any idea how much this would cost?
Doesn't concern me, hen. Not interested, cause see that credit card there? Lloyd's TSB, sweetheart. £6 credit limit, alright. See that? Barclay card. That's a £12 credit limit right there, dear. Alright. And see that? That's only a £4 credit limit, but that's for the Royal Bank of Scotland, alright? And I get offers for every all kind of credit card you can mention, every fucking day. So you can stop looking down that wee nose of yours, so you can guess what you're wearing, guess what she's wearing, and pay for whatever the fuck she wants, I know, alright? I won't ask twice then, just there.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi, hen. Aye. You didn't fucking forget me in a hurry.
All the people on the left, whap bam boogie. All the people on the right, boogaloo. All the people on the left, whap bam boogie. All the people on the right, let's go. Babadoo babadoo, oh oh. Babadoo babadoo, whap bam boogie. Babadoo babadoo, oh oh. Babadoo babadoo, boogaloo. Babadoo babadoo, oh oh. Babadoo babadoo, whap bam boogie. Babadoo babadoo, oh oh. Babadoo babadoo, let's go, let's go.
That's pure band pop!
Look at him. He's pure loved up.
Don't start.
You guess you sell a wee bird and he's all loved up.
I don't start.
What time's she getting here?
She should be here in a minute.
Cool. I'm looking forward to meeting her. Do you know, I actually feel a wee bit nervous.
Are you nervous for?
No, I know what you mean. I'm starting to feel a wee bit nervous. You know, finally getting to meet this lassie. It's put a smile on your face. I mean, she deserves a medal. I mean, look at her, man. Loved up to the eyeballs.
Listen, I know you're just kidding, but seriously. She's...
I know. I'm happy for you, mate.
Aye, same here. Because how long's that been now? See, I've been married for about... Well, there she is.
Oh.
Right, here they are. This is Mick.
Hiya.
Hiya.
This is Kevin.
All right.
All right, son.
This is Sarah. Pint. Won't go to the bar. You're watching Adventure Call. My name is Falconhoof, and I will be your guide on your quest. Greetings, Ling 5. What is your name, traveller?
Hello, my name's Mary Johnson. Right, now, what it is...
Greetings,
I'm
Mary.
going-
Let us begin. You awake in a castle tower. There is a window. On the floor is a rug.
Right, now, what it is, I want to know when you're getting my son his money.
I do not understand your inquiry, traveller.
My son phoned your show 2 months ago and he found a black ruby on a web and he was...
On
told
Varrigan's
that
web, yes, I remember.
Right, well, you remember telling him that that was worth 50 quid and you told him to stay on the line. Now, the woman who took his details said she'd have the check out no later than 28 days, but that's been there 2 months now, and there's been no sign of a check, and I've been
Mary,
phoning and
traveller, I have been instructed that this is outside my realm of influence. But if you stay on the line, one of our elves will...
They'll just ask me to get in touch with the head office, and I've done that, and they're not getting back to me. I want you to sort this out.
But Mary, what can I do? I do not possess the powers.
300 quid, son. He's cost me 300 quid trying to get on. You seem like a nice boy, there's nothing you can do.
I do not possess the powers.
He skinned me, son. He skinned me.
Would you like me to pass you on to one of our elves?
What's the point?
Well, would you like to play?
Aye, alright.
You awake in a castle tower. There is a window. On the floor is a rug.
I don't know, climb out the window.
You climb out the window and fall from the tower. You are dead. Let's take another call. James Petrie and Raymond Mackenzie are friends? No, they're not. Quite the opposite. Now, there's a couple of strange bedfellows. Since when was James pals with Raymond? Practically broke his jaw. Long time ago, mind, but still. James Petrie and Raymond Mackenzie are friends. Oh, they're probably no friends. They probably just added each other out of politeness because James is pals with Fraser and Fraser...
Hold on a minute. Did you just say strange bedfellows?
Who, me?
Aye, you.
Aye, I was just saying that James and Raymond being friends are strange bedfellows, do you know him?
Strange bedfellows? What is that?
Well, it means that they're two people that you wouldn't
No,
have
I
expected
know
to-
what it means. I mean, what are you doing saying it?
How do you not think they're strange bedfellows?
Gonna stop using that phrase? Why do you keep... Since when have I ever used the phrase strange bedfellows?
Well, it's the first time for everything. And it just seemed like a really good way of summing up.
Right, well, that was the first time in the last story. I never want to hear that phrase in my head again, alright? Alright?
Right.
I mean, that's got to be the most wanky...
Right, I heard you.
I know what you mean, though. James Petrie and Raymond Mackenzie, it's mental.
So there I was, stoning in the playground. Nae sweeties, skint. But lying at my foot was a wee reminder that my fellow pupils have got more money than sense. My favourite sweetie, the lemon bonbon. Crushed. That just summed it all up for me. That's it, time to share the wealth, folks, time to share the wealth. So what I did was I clasped my hands together and I peered into him with this big smile on my face. Eventually, my first catch of the day turned up. Jamesy Black. And he goes like that. What have you got there, Gary? I goes, none of your business. He goes, gonna show us, please. I goes, gives 10 pence first. And as I said, more money than sense, the guy hands it here. So I shows him what I've got. Nothing. Jamesy goes, what am I meant to be looking at, Gary? I goes, you're looking at an opportunity. An opportunity to get your money back. And then some. All you need to do is do to other people what I've just done to you. Get the 10 pence off them. but I want half. 5 pence, right? He says, aye, no bother, Gary, and half he bolts with my pound signs in his eyes. Anyway, I went about the playground and I did it again another 2, 3 times. I should have been rolling in it, but see when I went back to collect my 5p's off him, I was getting hit with all the, oh, nobody's falling for it, Gary, sorry. Dirty, lying, rat, bastards. I was like, alright, no bother, see yous later. And I went right up to Big Ramy, the school bully, and I said, Ramy, James the Black's pockets are full of money that belongs to me, and you can have the lot if you give that prick the pole crusher. See, within a minute, Ramy and his cronies had James with his legs spread, running full pelt into the pole. Crunch! Straight to the school nurse. Anyway, I was only doing that to send a message out to my other 3 franchises to tell them, show me the money. But I didn't think the rest of the school would get the message or not. Chinese whispers took a hold, and everybody from primary 1 to primary 7 was like that. Oh no, I've got to start earning money for Gary. Aye, or we'll end up getting the pole crusher. Aye, and then you'll have to show your pole crusher bruises to the school nurse. Well, there's no need to tell you what happened next, but let me put it this way. Jackpot!
Here they come.
Alright, what's up?
Nothing. She's just been a total bitch. Oh, here, I know him. Everything's half price today, sir.
Alright, how you doing?
Not bad yourself.
Aye, good, I can't complain.
Oh, like ships passing the night, eh?
Aye.
That went alright. Wee bit uncomfortable if it happened again though, wasn't it? Oh, you all joking. Don't think we could do another one of these.
Stop her!
Oh my God, look at that time. It's that time again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What has got into you, mate?
Just wait till you hear it.
Oh, come on, what is that?
Just wait.
Oh no, I'm sorry, that is bollocks. What, seriously, what is
Why don't you just shut up and listen?
Is that a hat?
What do you think?
It's good. Really good. Sorry to interrupt the show, folks, but I've got a cracking idea. See, the next time you find yourself in a pub toilet and you've got a pen on you, write on the door, Benny Harvey, R.I.P. Or let's say you're not old enough to get into pubs yet. Let's say you're still in school. write it on the desk, scratch it in with a compass. Benny Harvey, R.I.P. Or let's say you're online, let's say you're on Bebo, Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, a forum, whatever it is. Just get the message out there. Benny Harvey, R.I.P. Miss you, big man. Gone but not forgotten. And who is Benny Harvey? Who cares?
Okay. Let's just go over this one more time. Let's get this watertight here. Hello, officer. How can I help you? Well, Mr. Mulvaney, it's about the fire alarm. Oh, yes, of course. Terrifying experience having a fire in the building. Well, Mr. Mulvaney, there was no fire. We believe the fire alarm was triggered either maliciously or as a practical joke. Really? Well, I fail to see the funny side. It caused a major disturbance. Have you caught the fellow? Well, Mr. Mulvaney, would actually like to ask you where you were at the time of the fire alarm being triggered. Why? No, you're not saying that. You think I did it? Okay, officer. You want to know what it was? Okay, I'll tell you. I was in the toilet. Okay, you'd like to embarrass me? I was in the toilet. Now, considering there is no fire alarm trigger in the toilet, are you seriously suggesting that I just stood up from my desk, walked down the corridor, triggered the fire alarm for no reason, and then raced into the toilet as fast as I could, and then stepped right back out again to pretend to everyone I was there all along? Is that what you're suggesting? Quite preposterous, isn't it?
Hi, what can I get you?
A round of drinks, please.
So, what would you like?
A round of drinks! You on the computers? Are you on the computers, son? Do you work the computers?
Aye.
Well, you know how the way the letters are all laid out all over the place on the...
Aye.
Well, do you know that they managed to work out if we could go back thousands of years and change the alphabet so that it was in that order to begin with? Do you know what?
What?
See, by now, we would have had an extra finger.
Can I speak to you for a second? Just got a text for Sarah. She just had a scan, 3D scan of her baby. That's amazing, isn't it? Mm-hmm. The thing is, she still doesn't know if she's going to have a boy or a lassie because she's just going to wait until the day, right? Mm-hmm. But that means that I don't know what to get her. I don't know, should I get her like blue pyjamas or pink pyjamas? Mm-hmm. So what I was thinking was maybe I could get either a pram or get her money. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, what? Mm-hmm, yeah, pram and money. Yeah, pram. That's what I was thinking. Oh, what else? Oh, so I phoned the council about the rubbish, and they said there's nothing they can do about it that unless we find out who's putting their bags in our bin. There's nothing we can do. I says, well, how about if I just look in one of their bin bags, I just rip it open and find an address and an envelope and tell you about it? And he says, oh, you're not allowed to do that. It's against the law. You just have to catch them in the act. How am I meant to do that? Just keep putting the bin sheds like a tramp? Do I look like a tramp? I look like a tramp? What? What? Are you listening to me? Aye. Aye. Oh, and what else? Oh, aye, so I took a toaster back to the shop, managed to get a refund, right? Mm-hmm. But it was after a whole lot of argy-bargy, because they says, oh, well, we can't give you a refund if you've taken your toaster out the box. You know, how am I supposed to know if it's broken if I can't take it out the box? Do you know what I mean? It's so stupid. It was just like back and forward like that for about 10 minutes until like finally they gave us a refund, but it was only because of the queue, big queue building up. They couldn't care less about me. It's the last time I go in that shop. You've not been listening to a word I've been saying? No, I was, aye. No, what have I been saying then? Oh, don't start this shite, I was listening. No, what have I been saying? Alright, you got a text with Sarah and she got a 3D scan, you phoned the council, you got to catch him in the act and you took the toaster back and you got a refund. Alright. Oh, is it alright? Aye, then I'll get an apology. I'm sorry. Do you want a cup of tea? No.
Fucking... I've been doing a power of sleeping, right? Anytime I've been waking up, morning, dinner, night, I've just been like that. Aye, right. Back to sleep. Honestly, every heard God sends, man, just pure lying on my scratcher like a mad cat. See, when I get like that, I end up having these mad dreams, these pure real dreams. End up can't mind if it actually happened or no. And there's this one dream that's been playing on my mind a wee bit. There was me, my sister and my dad, and we were having a party. But somehow we're having it up the top of that finishing cran. And that's what makes me think it never happened, cause that can't be done. Anyway, and the screws turned up. A clock so man tells everybody to hit the death slide, cause somehow we had this death slide that went out of the Clyde, right? And I'm like, go. My turn to go and I'm like, here, watch this. Just stop your tightrope walking it, man. Everybody was like, he's bald as brass him. Even the police. Then I fell off. But I can't mind if I fell in or no. And I can't mind if it happened or no. I was thinking of phoning my sister to ask her, but she would have thought I was half my nut. So I phoned my dad.
Hello?
Alright, it's Stevie.
Oh, hello, son. What's the matter?
Dad, were we up at that finishing cran all night?
Are you on something, son?
No, I'm confused, right? Just wanting over up the top that finishing cran or no, were we?
Derek.
Dad, don't just go on the answer is, did I fall off like a kind of, like a tightrope hanging to the Clyde all night?
Derek.
What?
What's happened to you, son?
Oh, Dad, I want to know. I just want to know if you were up, were on that death slide or no. I could be in trouble with the police right now and you're just...
Derek, son.
Right, cool, right. Just, enough's enough, just leave it. Bastard when he gave me a straight answer. Will we or will we know up that finishing cran? I suppose we'll never know.
Right.
All right.
All right. Where's Sarah? Finished?
Aye.
Was that because she was being a bitch?
No, she was an old man. Did you know? She was an old man. Life, life. Let me tell you something about life. This here, this pyramid of cards, represents something you've been working towards. It might be something minor like this, or it might be something major like a big plan you've been chipping away at for decades. There's been blood, sweat and tears. There have been people who have told you you can't do it. There have been people who have hoped you can't do it. But now, with the end in sight, you're going to show them. And more importantly, you're going to show yourself that if you put your mind to it, when you dare to dream, not only can you do it, but you will do it. And that's life.
You'll never catch me. I'm your worstest nightmare.
I drove all night, crept in your room, woke you from your sleep to make love to you. Is that all right? I drove all night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. Hope you've enjoyed it. Catch you later. Welcome to Limmy Show. Imagine you're having your lunch, you look up and you see that. Some guy just staring at you. You'd be like this. Is he looking at? Some guy just staring at us. Or maybe he was staring at me because he thought I was staring at him. Maybe we looked at each other at the same time. Well, maybe that's all it was. No. He was definitely looking at me when I looked at him. Is he still looking at me? Is he still looking at me? Do you check to see? Cool. Nah, I wasn't staring at us. Maybe he was looking at me, but looking at me in that way that, you know, you just look right through somebody, you don't even know you're doing it, but that's what it probably was. Or maybe we did look at each other at the same time.
Maybe... No. He was definitely looking at me when I looked at him, I'm sure. Because I turned around and I... Caught a Dillion. Caught sneaking back for another wee look. Yeah, that's me made a connection with the guy now. I've got to get out of this. I've got to get out. The guy knows I'm interested and I'm not in a sexual way, but he knows I'm thinking about him now. He knows I'm thinking about him, he knows I'm thinking about... He knows that I know that he knows that... Do you know what I mean? I've got to get out of this. I've got to break this connection. You know what I mean? I'm just, getting on with my life, mate. Let's the two ways just move on. You know what I mean? I'm not interested, mate. Not interested. Oh, bigger fish to fry, mate. Bigger fish to fry. Shit. I'm not looking away this time. No. You started it, I'm finishing it. I caught you, you caught me. That's 50-50. This is it. Me and you, all the way down the line. Let's go. What are you looking at? Sorry, false alarm.
Jacqueline, I've had a look through your CV, but you don't seem to have any experience in dry cleaning. Do you have any?
No.
Do you have any experience of cleaning garments professionally?
No.
Working in a laundrette, ironing clothes in a hotel? Do you have...
Look, mate, I used to be a junkie. All right, I'm just going to lay my cards on the table, mate. I used to be a junkie. I've not got any experience. I lost 3 years of my life on heroin. And another 5 years on a methadone programme. It was meant to get us off it. All right, but that's me clean now. When I saw your advert in the paper for the job, dry cleaners, I was like, that's a sign. That's got to be a sign, mate. Do you know what I mean? I thought, I've got to have this job. I'm not looking for any special treatment, mate. I can just promise you that I'll work my hardest to get your clothes clean. The same way that I worked hard to get myself clean, do you know what I mean? 'Cause that's me working for two now, mate. That's me got my daughter back. That's me working for two. I need this job, mate. I want this job. I'm working for two now, do you know what I mean?
Look, it's okay.
No, it's not okay, mate. I should have came here. I've got no experience, alright? I've made a fool of myself.
Jacqueline, I had a relative who found themselves in the same situation you're in, and I wasn't there to help. And I hope you don't mind the personal reasons behind my decision. I'd like to offer you the job.
You're joking?
No. Can you start on Monday?
It's all right, mate. Oh, that's brilliant news. What a start of the weekend, eh?
Good excuse to go and get hammered, eh?
What?
I said it's a good excuse to go out and get hammered this weekend. Starting work on Monday.
What did you just say to me?
What's wrong?
The fuck you on about what's wrong? After everything I told you about me getting clean, pure open up my heart to you. Now you're like, oh, is that your way to get full of the smack again this weekend, eh, Jacqueline? Get your joke to fuck.
Jacqueline, I never said that.
Told you I'm clean, all right? Too clean for this pigsty. These are dirty.
American forces in Afghanistan have came under some of the most intense fire since the beginning of their campaign in a town only 5 miles from Kabul. Did you hear what I said there? I said Kabul. Kabul. Not Kabul, like we would say over here, but Kabul, like they would say over there. Impressive, isn't it? Of course, you wouldn't hear me say this. The Netherlands will tonight go to the ballot box in a crucial vote that could spell the end of the notorious red light districts of Amsterdam. Or the President of America will later today attend a memorial service at the site of the World Trade Center attacks in New York. Or A fire has broke out on a North Sea oil rig just off the coast of
Shetland! The Shetland Islands up there in Shetland!
No, that would be silly, wouldn't it? I only do it for places like Kabul.
Yeah, imagine getting knocked down by an ambulance. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? It's no. It's no.
Every day in my school, there's always some class getting gym. And in every class, there's always somebody who's forgot their trainers. But that never stops them from getting some exercise. A punishment exercise! I thought, hold on, there's a wee gap in the market here. So I bought a pair of sannies, just a daft pair of slip-ons out of shops. A hefty investment, but the higher the risk, the higher the return. The next day, I goes walking up the gym queue like that. Anybody looking for trainers? Sannies for hire, sannies! Aye, me! Me and all. Mark and Colin bolt up to us at the exact same time. I was like that. We've got a problem, lads. I've only got one pair of trainers. Mark was like that. I shouted first. Colin was like that. Aye, but I got to him first. I was like, look, lads, I've got an idea. Take a trainer each. They were like that. Are you mental? I says, no, listen. They split the hall into two, didn't they? Yous are in two different classes, two different teachers. Mark, you go up to Mrs MacArthur with your trainer and hit her with a sob story about how the other fell out your bag, right? Same with Mrs Ferguson, Colin. She normally doesn't fall for the missing trainers part, but having a trainer on you will lend the story a certain believability, right? They were like, worth a try. I says, cool, 20p each. 40p, man, can you believe it? A 40% return on my investment already. Anyway, so I catches up with them at the end of the day, see how they got on. I was dreading it if the truth be known. And they were like, Gary, you're a genius. I was like, thank God. And that was the end of that. No, it wasn't. Because a couple of days later, there's me in the middle of serving a customer, and I gets a horn slapped in my shoulder. Turns around, and there's Martin calling me pure scowls on their faces. They were like that. We want our money back. It didn't work. I was like that. Aye, it did. They were like that. No, it didn't. They tells us they got pulled out of their classroom, and our teachers are like to them, boys, we've just had a conversation about how two of our pupils, in the exact same gym hall, on the exact same day, managed to lose the exact same sand shoe. Can you explain why that is? I was like, oh, you are joking. They were like, no, 500 lines each. It's no joke, so give our money back. I was like, no chance. I provided you with a solution to your problem at that moment in time. The problem being imminent pony-eckies. Yous knew the risks, yous accepted the deal, no refund. Two of them started squaring up to me like that. Don't want to hear it, Gary. Money, no. I was like that. It's came to this then, has it? And I chucked the money on the deck, told them not to come back, and they were like that. So what? So what? See, they two, they're not getting a line of pair of trainers for the rest of their lives. No honours in any fights. No dragging them out of the grog pit. Nothing. That's them on themselves.
Right. Right. Right.
Fear tonight.
We've got to save the planet. That's what they say. Our planet is dying. Good. Don't want to save the planet. Because the reason for saving the planet is so that it can be enjoyed by future generations, isn't it? But what if I hate them? Because here we've got the next generation right here. Look. He looks like his trousers have fell down. See, in my day, see if you look like that, it would be because your trousers have fell down. That's the sort of thing you used to run up behind people and day to them. I hate him. And that's for generations to come, people 500 years from now. I've not even met them and I hate them already. And you should as well, because they'll be looking back to this day and age and they'll be laughing at us, calling us barbarians, pure giving us a hard time. Why would you want to leave him a beautiful planet? It's in perfect nick. I couldn't bear the thought of people on my planet pure living it up. No way. And you know what the saddest thing is? We won't be there to laugh back at them, to give them a hard time. But we can get the planet to give them a hard time on our behalf by destroying it. By leaving them a planet so ravaged that they just need to step out into the sunlight and their skin will fall off. And in that small way, even though we'll be dead, we'll have lived on through dear old Mother Earth. So cheer up. It's not the end of the world.
Severe floods in North Wales have left almost 700 people homeless, many without adequate food or shelter. Did you see that? I said 700 people homeless. Watch how I shake my head. 700 people homeless. Watch how I wave my hands. 700 people homeless. That's a little trick I use in order to help you know that what I just told you is bad news.
Sorry to interrupt the show, folks. I've got an idea. It's a wee trick we can play on all the folks no watching the show tonight, right? What it is, see when you're out and about, see if you see a stone on the ground, pick it up, and on the ground, draw an arrow. See if you can be bothered, keep it with you, take it with you, and wherever you go, every now and again, another arrow on the ground. If enough of you there, your arrows will lead to somebody else's arrows that will lead to somebody else's. Arrows that lead to arrows that lead to arrows. Let's send these bastards everywhere.
You'll never catch me. I'm your worstest nightmare.
Imagine it. Imagine seeing your doppelganger. Imagine seeing somebody who's identical to you in every way. How mental would that be, eh? Aye, well, come here.
Dogs. In the 70s you had your Alsatian, you know, your German Shepherd. And in the 80s you had your Doberman. You know, your Doberman Pinscher. In the late 80s and 90s you had your Rottweiler. And now it's your Bull Terrier. Your Staffordshire Bull Terrier, Pit Bull Terrier. It's just totally out of control, innit? So what the government did, and this was a while back, you only remember this, was they got in touch with the Kennel Club and they said, no more. If yous breed any more of these dangerous dogs, then we're no letting you breed any. And the Kennel Club said, are you sure about that? And see, after a moment's thought, the government backed down. Because they knew they could ban every kind of breed of dog that there is. They couldn't ban dogs altogether. Because what people would end up doing is they would swap out their old dogs for a breed of dog that wasn't a breed of dog. And you know what that is? The wolf. Picture one of these swines with a wolf. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Computer, locate all global instances of men wearing low-slung denims. Approximately 102 million instances worldwide. Select 3 at random that are within CCTV range. Selected. On screen. Computer, give some controls. Computer, synchronise controls with all global instances of low-slung denims. Computer, activate microphone. Activated. Pull up your trousers.
You're watching Adventure Call. My name is Falconhoof, and I will be your guide on your quest. Greetings, Line 6. What is your name, traveller?
Ped!
Greetings, Ped. Are you ready to begin your quest?
No, I'm no Ped, you're Ped.
What is your name, traveller?
It's Stu.
Are you ready to begin your quest?
You don't remember me, don't you know?
Have you been on Adventure Call before, Stu?
Ped, it's Stu. Stuart Richmond for school, mind.
Oh, Stu. Stu. Greetings, old friend. Would you like to begin your quest?
Aye, on you go. I'm only on to say hello, really.
You are at the bottom of a well.
Mad Ped.
There is a... Sorry, traveller?
No, I was just saying, mad Ped. I can't believe you're on the telly. It was Graham that told us I bumped into him in a horseshoe and I was like, what's mad Ped up to nowadays? He says you're on the telly doing some daft quiz show. I was like, that mad man. How'd you land your feet anyway, you maddie?
There is a... To your east is a loose brick in the wall of the well.
Sorry, Ped, I didn't mean to embarrass you, mate.
It's okay, traveller, but I must ask you to believe in adventure, otherwise it will not be true. I am Falconhoof, if you know what I mean.
Aye, no bother, mate. I'm just going to say hello. Stacey says hello and all, by the way. Right, all the best, Ped. I'll maybe catch up with you later, right? Maybe if you
Stacey?
head out to the horse.
Stacey, that I used to...
Aye, Stacey. I told her what Graham said, that you've got this quiz show. She's really happy for you, mate. She still really likes you, mate.
Really?
Aye, likes you a lot, mate.
And are you seeing Stacey as... Is she your travelling partner, if you like?
No, I'm not going out with her, mate. Don't worry. Don't worry. Nah, just shagging her now and then, but nah, I'm not going out with her, so feel free to barter in any time, mate.
I see. Okay. Goodbye, traveller.
See you, Ped. Aye, barter in, just on a Wednesday, alright?
Let's take another call. See if you can escape the well. You see, the problem with being on a bus is you sometimes get this overwhelming urge to just blurt something out and make a complete fool of yourself, don't you?
No! No!
The Prime Minister has warned that a full economic recovery could take longer than expected and that government borrowing may increase in years to come. Did you see what I did there? When I said longer than expected, I looked down at the piece of paper, didn't I? That's because it was a quote. I read off the autocue and it said, the Prime Minister warned that a full economic recovery could take, read quote number 5. I looked down to my quote sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Longer than expected. Pretty neat, huh?
We're all thinking about each other, aren't we?
Aye.
Thought so.
I want you inside me, hen.
Fucking... I don't work right. And people think that makes your head go to pot. But I spot things. I think about things that other people haven't got the time for. Like, there was this advert on the telly about 4 in the morning for one of the CD collections, and the song it was playing was that I wanna know what love is by Foreigner, and it had the names of all these other songs coming up, like Sheena Easton, Modern Girl, and Love Bites by Def Leppard, and they were in white. Then I wanna know what love is by Foreigner popped up, but that was in yellow. And I was like, right, so if the words are in yellow, that means that's the song it's playing, cool. Then the song changed to Crockett's Theme by Jan Hammer, and I was like, right, so soon we'll be seeing a wee Jan Hammer, Crockett's Theme in yellow. I get it now. Lionel Richie, Hello, that was in white. Right, Here I Go Again, Whitesnake, that was in white, I know. Cool. Guess what comes up in yellow? You guessed it. Circle in the Sand by Belinda Carlisle, I was like that.
What?
Then the song came on. But they mentioned a Jan Hammer. No once. People like that, I know. Dee, you must be gone brain dead, just sitting about doing fuck all day. But I must have been the only guy that spotted that, man.
Do you want to go faster? Then scream! Get on the outside, the left side's the fast side. Scream if you want to go faster. Scream, scream, scream!
I'd like to move on now and talk about your first real taste of the West End stage environment. At the age of 19, you were thrust into the lead role of Hamlet. A very young age to take on such a prominent role, usually reserved for actors of around twice the age. I mean, that must have been a very proud achievement for you.
Sure, previous to myself playing Hamlet, it was generally regarded as a role for 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds. But Stuart Havish of the Windsor Theatre, who was the director of the Windsor Theatre at the time, he gave me my big break, as it were, and I haven't looked back since. So it's great, yeah, a very proud achievement. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you later. Bye-bye. Welcome to Limmy Show. Imagine you're in a record shop and you saw that. You'd be like this. Wouldn't you? Welcome back to Adventure Call, where we rejoin Stevie on line 2.
Right, Falconhoof.
Do you realise, Stevie, that you're on the verge of being the first traveller to find the Black Ruby of Valdesad?
Hurry up, man. Aye, can we just get on with it, mate? That's half an hour I've been playing this, come on.
Very well. As you recall, we are in a marble hallway. In the centre is a statue of Hermes. To the east is a tunnel of no return.
Right.
And to the west is a maze.
Kiss feet of Hermes.
You kiss the feet of Hermes. A pair of winged sandals appears next to...
Get winged sandals! I told you that. I told you it's
I must warn you again, Stevie, that I cannot receive your instructions until I have finished describing the environment to the viewers at home.
Right, well, hurry up then.
A pair of winged sandals appear next to the feet of Hermes. What would you like to do?
Enter tunnel.
Are you sure?
Move! You're stalling for time. Aye, the time squeeze every penny, yes.
Very well.
The tunnel takes you north. As you exit, it vanishes behind you. You now stand before the chasm of fire. To the east is a maze. To the north, at the other side of the chasm, is the Black Ruby of Valdesad.
Yes! Jump the chasm!
Be careful, the chasm cannot be jumped by mere mortals.
Aye, but I'm no a mere mortal. I'm wearing the winged sandals, so just jump.
You are not.
I'm no what?
You're not wearing the winged sandals.
I know.
You do not have them.
Aye, I do.
You do not.
Well, where are they?
They are next to the feet of Hermes.
What are they doing there? I told you to get them. I told you I wanted to wear them.
You did not.
Aye, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you did not. You gave me the instructions to get the winged sandals while I was describing the surroundings, and I made it clear that...
No, mate, that is petty. That is petty.
It is not petty. I advised you that I could not receive your instructions until...
So you heard me? You actually heard me tell you to get the winged sandals and you left them behind without warning me, just to prove a point?
I did warn you. I did warn you.
No, look, here's what we're going to do, right?
Now, you could enter the maze to return to the marble hallway.
Aye, right? And I don't know, 50 quid to my phone bill? No, mate. Here's what's going to happen. You listening?
Yes.
I'm going to jump to that chasm of fire. I'm going to reach the other side. And I'm going to get that black
ruby. You will not.
I better, mate. I'm going to get to the other side and I'm going to get that black ruby and I'm going to get my $2,000.
You will not make it, traveller.
I better, mate. I'm warning you. Jump the chasm.
You will need the winged sandals.
I've got them. I told you to get them. I've got them. Now jump the chasm.
Traveller.
Jump the chasm.
Okay, you jump the chasm. You make a pitiful jump into the flames.
No! You better know of me.
You're burnt to a cinder. You're dead.
No, you're dead. Mate, you're dead. You just cost me $2,000. You're a dead man. I'm going to find out what you drink and you're a fuck.
We're ready to take another caller. My name is Falconhoof, and I will be your guide on your quest.
Will you be my dad?
You know what I hate? I hate that when I want crisps, I get chips. When I want fish and chips, they come with fries. I hate that the flats are now called apartments. I hate that sweets are now called candy. And I hate that instead of nipping out to the shops, you nip out to the convenience store. I hate it. I hate when we use American words in place of words that we've already got for the words. Just because it's cool. Well, tell me, is this cool? They've got an old woman, and she's needing a prescription for her chronic back pain and her bad heart. But she's not getting it because she's looking for a chemist. The same chemist she's been going to for the last 30 years. But she can't find it. Because there in its place is Lloyd's Pharmacy. Lloyd's Pharmacy, some trendy cocktail bar, some trendy clay shop called Lloyd's Pharmacy. Lloyd's Pharmacy, one word. And she's heading up the road, confused, thinking she's losing her marbles. And she's gone to her bed with her back killing her, and she's dying in her fucking sleep. Now that's not cool, because that's our granny. That's your granny. That's anybody's granny. Hey. Shit. You want to have dinner with Gershwin? The composer George Gershwin. He's been dead for about 70 years. What are you going to do? Just dig his corpse up and stick it at the end of your dinner table? You want to watch Rembrandt sketch? He wouldn't let you. Artists are notorious for not letting anybody see their work before it's finished, so
Curie? Marie Curie? You want to talk about the theory of radioactivity with Marie Curie? Donna, you wouldn't have a clue what she was on about, even if you could speak Polish.
Impossible, I guess.
You said it.
Aponte, continua. Acto non verba. Adundum conimo, ante. Amato Telgia, no man sikia. Mertua TV, Proprium Humani Angeli. Esto discredit la sia. Lormum subtuti frutti, parias parietes. Doctorum calamat. Tabulas mora chati. Etchen cultura purpuelli. Non la Caledonia. Lormezzo.
What's going on here, like?
We need to talk.
What about?
I want to split up.
Split up? What for?
I'm fed up. Really fed up. I'm fed up for years. We don't go out, we don't do anything.
I don't understand. This is totally out of the blue. I thought we were getting on. What's happened?
Nothing's happened. That's what's wrong. I feel like you know.
Well, no, what? What's wrong?
Look, I don't know. I'm talking shite, just forget it.
Is everything all right?
Aye.
Hello, reception.
Kathy, have the police called today?
No,
Have they been in the building at any point?
not that I'm aware of. Are you expecting them?
No, not at all. Just checking. Thank you.
Okay, that's no call for complacency. The police could walk in the door at any moment and you don't have a story. Hello, officer, how can I help you? Mr. Mulvaney, do you reside anywhere near the Drum Chapel area of Glasgow? Drum Chapel? Nowhere near it. Fortunately, why? Well, last night an incident occurred between the hours of... I see, well, that's quite depressing. It's incidents like that give Drum Chapel a bad name. I hope you catch the chap. Well, Mr. Mulvaney, we actually have reason to believe it was you who... Me? Are you joking? Officer, I'm 62 years of age. Why on earth would I vandalise a bus shelter? Well, written on the bus shelter was a name and it said... But there must be thousands of Mulvaneys out there. What makes you think it was this one? Oh, that's good. That was... Kath? And if I was to write my name on a bus shelter, officer, I don't think I'd use a lighter.
Kathy?
Mr. McMillan rang to see that the accounts are ready for you now.
Oh, that's great. And Kathy, if the police do arrive, you can just send them right on in.
No bother.
But officer, there must be thousands of Mulvaneys out there. Oh, that's good.
There are girls in your area. Girls in your area. Right here, right now. Girls!
sometimes it's just a bit too... Do you know what I mean?
All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get a divorce. For what you did to me, we're going to get a divorce, I'm going to get a kiss, and I'm going to bring them up to hate you.
Computer, locate this man.
Located.
On screen.
On screen.
Computer, activate the teleportation portal.
Activated.
Computer, position the destination portal just behind that lassie's arse.
Positioned.
Oh, no, this is childish. This is childish.
If you're still using a phone box in this day and age, then you're either a drug addict or a drug dealer or something like that. Fact.
She's here.
Dance for me. That's it, do your little turn. Yeah, that's it. You got it. You got it good. Yeah. Yeah, do your little turn. Dance, dance, dance. Yo, daddy-o. Ew.
Who, me?
No, him.
Aye, these blondes. You know, these blonde lassies. I saw you hear about. A leggy blonde, a sexy blonde, innit?
Aye.
Aye, well, here's what they don't tell you. See when one of them comes out here for Sweden? 'Cause that's where they all come from. I can't believe their luck. All of a sudden, everybody wants their wicked way with them. Whereas back home, they don't get a second look. Do you want to know why that is?
Why?
'Cause see, in Sweden, you know what a blonde is?
What?
A ginger. Blondes are ginger.
Shit.
Fucking... I was in my kitchen, right? Checking to see if my t-shirt was dry, right? And I just burst out laughing. 'Cause on the label of my t-shirt, it said George, 'cause I got it for Asda. And it was as if every time I leave the kitchen, everything in the kitchen springs to life, like Toy Story. And his name's George. I was pissing myself. Just imagine the slagging he must get for the rest of the kitchen like that, fucking Georgie, Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. But then I thought, nah, maybe no. Don't get me wrong, I've got no doubt that his nickname's Georgie Porgy, but it might be one of the nicknames that they don't dare call to his face, like Joe Bananas. 'Cause if you ever called Joe Bananas, he'd fucking go bananas. Well, maybe if you called Georgie Porgy, he fucking goes bananas. But then I thought, nah, maybe no. 'Cause it's not as if a t-shirt's gonna be the hard man of the kitchen. That'd probably be the kitchen knife. But then I thought, nah, hold on. Kitchen knife in a fight against the frying pan. Frying pan would win. Kitchen knife in a fight against the chopping board. Chopping board would win. Chopping board wouldn't even feel it. Chopping boards are made to not give a fuck about kitchen knives. Kitchen knife in a fight against me. Aye, the kitchen knife would win then. But I'm the only one the kitchen knife would win against. And I just thought that I bet the rest of the kitchen are onto that. And people take a piss at the kitchen knife. Bullet in that. Grog on it. And that got me worried. 'Cause it reminded me of the schoolboys you get in America that get bullied. But then they come into school one day and kill everybody. And 'cause I'm the only one the kitchen knife can kill, that got me worried. So I just thought, look, you've came in, you've checked your t-shirt, it's no dry yet, just get out and leave them to it. Now, I'm not saying that my kitchen actually does come to life when I leave, right? I'm not mental or anything. But see as I was walking out, see my frying pan? Gave it a wee dunt. Gave it a wee dunt in front of the kitchen knife. Just in case. One, 2, 3. Pick a number. If you picked 2, square, circle, triangle. Pick a shape. If you picked triangle, red, green, blue. Pick a colour. If you picked red, you're out. If you picked blue, you're out. But if you picked green,
you're gonna die!
Tonight! Alright folks, how you doing? Aye, great to be here. Thank you. Oh, aye, look at this place. Seriously, how you doing, sir? Alright, how you doing? What's your name? Aye, what you doing, mate? You're a... Oh, I'm only kidding, mate. Thanks for coming. What about you, mate? What's your name? Aye, what you do? You're a... Oh, you're joking, I'm only kidding. So is that you two together, aye? That me? Oh, I'm only kidding. No, seriously, it's good to be here. Absolutely fantastic. Listen, I'll be honest with you, I've got... I know what 1, 2, 3, oh, right, aye, but... Seriously, so that bizarre day, this is, so I walks in, guy goes like that, right? So I says, I don't know, right, guy says, are you? No. I says, to me? I don't know. Thank you very much, good night.
You finished in here?
What?
You finished in here?
Nah, it's me finished. I know what you're thinking, lads. I used to think the exact same thing myself. Why does every statue I see seem to have a bigger cock than me? Until I realised why. Look. No pubes. No, it doesn't bother me at all. Well, ladies and gents, that's the end of the show. Thanks for watching. But before you go, I'd like to leave you with a wee story about how my auntie lost her sight. She was about 8 years old and she was sneaking about in Ma's bedroom, just trying on her makeup or trying on her high heels, usual stuff that we lassies do. And she came across on Ma's contact lenses. Now, back in the days, contact lenses were made of glass, really dangerous to wear, especially for a wee lassie. But my auntie didn't know that. So what she did was she put this lens, this piece of glass, on her eye. Piece of glass, it was a ring size, ring shape for her eyeball. And she blinked. And what actually happened was, and this is horrible, what actually happened was look at you. You'd love to know, wouldn't you? You'd love to know. Here's me about to tell you how a wee lassie lost her sight after putting a bit of glass in her eye. And there's you, perched on the edge of your seat like that. Oh yes, can't wait to find out what happens next. Do continue, please, do go on. You know what the thing is, I know? I just made it up. I don't know. What's wrong with us? End of the show. No, music off, get it.
What's wrong with us?